Hi there. How you doing? RickETee here. Just thought I'd try this out. Um, First video, I think. I don't know. I think I did some, but I'm not playing guitar. I was talking. And I don't know what I was talking about. I probably didn't even know what I was talking about, but kind of like me playing the guitar. It's kind of like I'm playing something, but I don't even know what I'm playing, so. I'm playing kind of like a Frankenstrat thingy that I built a couple years ago. I shouldn't say built. I assembled a couple years ago, a few years ago. 5-way switch, nitroed, kind of relic-y, kind of. Not a heavy relic because I don't like those crazy looking things, but yeah, it's an ash body. I think it's a CMT or a CJT. I forget who makes it. But. Ash. I kind of like the ash body. Sounds different than my other Strats. It's got a Fender Stevie Ray Vaughan neck that I bought like 25, 30 years ago. It was never put on a guitar, so it had like the nut had just like reference groove slots, so you could kind of like do your own grooves, make them as deep as you want, but just the guides were there so that you had the right spacing, right? So I've had it refretted twice, I believe. And the reason being is because I used to use these really big strings and like 13s or 12s to some ungodly 50s number. I don't know. Pick one. And all I can say about that is it chews your frets up. And I was gigging pretty regularly, a couple times sometimes twice a week, at least like 3 to 4 times a month. And when you're playing from like 9 to 1 in the morning, you're doing a lot of playing. And at that time, I think I only had like one guitar I was using most of the time. This guitar was on another, this neck was on another body. And yeah, it just really cut some alleyways and grooves into the, so I had to get it refretted. This time I used 6105, which is like the fret wire I prefer, but stainless steel frets, people. Why stainless steel? Because it's a harder metal, harder than the strings, and if anything is going to go first, it's going to be the strings. That way the frets will last longer, so. See what I mean? It's got a nice little pop, right, this guitar? That's the bridge pickup. These pickups I bought on eBay, they were from some cat who was like hand winding them as a set, and he had like these balanced, spitting out numbers like DC resistance, for whatever that's worth. I think the Henrys are probably the more important number. But anyway, I think they're called Shamrocks or something. But yeah, they're supposed to be, I think these are supposed to be like a late 60s. Knockoff pickup. I kind of like them. Don't you hate that when the string goes off the fingerboard, on these older Strat spacings, you know, the not so narrow like some of the Mexican Strats. I think they're narrower, but the strings to kind of stay on the fingerboard better so that you don't have that accidental leaving of the fretboard. And my bridge is tight, you know, and it's evened up, you know. E strings both distance from the edge of the fingerboard about the same, so you just got to get used to it, you know. When you're bending the E string this way, the first string, you're usually bending it away from the edge anyway, so no big deal, right? It's this one here, the sixth string. If you're not careful, and say you hammer on, and you see it happened there. See, it goes off. So you got to avoid that. Another thing I did to this guitar, which is kind of like a first for me, because I used to like to have a floating tremolo. And if you don't know what that is, if you see here, if you could see, the bridge is flush on the body. And what a floating tremolo is when it isn't flush. It's kind of raised off. And if you break a string, when you're playing a Strat with a floating trem, you're screwed, man. Your ass out. You're kind of fucked because your whole thing's gonna go out of tune. You got to change the guitar, and or try to like disguise your out of tuneness by doing something stupid like while you're trying to grab another guitar and plug it in and be graceful, which doesn't happen. But with it flush like this and tight to the body, if you break a string, then it's like a Les Paul, man. It won't go out of tune. You could still be cool, get through the tune with one string down. You got a string down, and that's not bad, I think it returns back to 0. E string's a little out, but it might have been out to begin with. I didn't tune the guitar before I hit play. So I'll be doing some more of these little videos. I might even I don't know, try to explain what I know or what I'm doing. I'm no virtuoso. I'm no Eddie Van Halen, that's for sure. I'm no Andres Segovia. Though I would like to improve my acoustic guitar playing because I kind of suck at it. Learn some chords, Anyway, that's it for now. If you kind of like my weirdness or whatever, subscribe. I might start a YouTube channel. I'm going to try it. And we'll see how it goes. You got any questions or you want to talk shit, go right ahead, leave comments. You want to make fun of me? I welcome it. The more the merrier. I don't care what you say. Lay it on me, man. I got nothing to hide. Just a bald-headed guitar player trying to get it on with some string vibrations. You know what I'm saying? I might post some video of some live stuff. You never know. Anyway, enjoy yourselves. If you're playing the guitar, keep playing it. No matter what your neighbors say. Okay? All right. Ciao.